What's the difference between an employee and a contractor? If you hire a worker, you need to determine if they're a contractor or an employee. It's important because it affects your tax, superannuation, and other obligations. The ATO can also impose penalties if you do get it wrong. Let's look at the differences between an employee and a contractor. Typically, an employee is not able to subcontract or delegate the work, meaning they're not able to pay someone else to do the job. Whereas a contractor has that ability. They can contract somebody else out to do the work that they've been contracted to do. Generally speaking, an employee will be paid for time and hours worked, or it's based on commission or per activity or unit they produce. Whereas a contractor is going to be paid to produce a specific outcome or result. An employee is going to have all of the equipment, materials, and tools provided for them, or likely to be reimbursed for such expenses in the course of performing that activity. Whereas a subcontractor is going to have to pay for their own tools and materials to get the job done. In terms of commercial risk, the employee will be covered under the employer's work cover insurance and also general business insurance. Whereas a subcontractor is going to have their own insurance and be liable themselves for their actions. In terms of control, the employer has the right to control the way the employee fulfills their tasks. Whereas if you're a subcontractor, you've got a lot more freedom to operate. The last factor is independence. If you're an employee, you'd be considered part of that business. Whereas if you're a subcontractor, you'd be considered independent and running your own business. The ATO has provided a decision tool on their website, which is very helpful for employers to work out if they're in fact paying employees or if it's more of a contractor arrangement. For more information, give us a call and we can chat about your specific circumstances.